only Dan Wickes. Dan Wickes! What's up, buddy?
Not much.
Not much? Look. Don't worry, he's not slow. He's fine. That motherfucker. I knew she wasn't shit when I got here. Nigga. No, look. She did it like this. She wasn't looking when he first came up, and then she looks at. You ain't going to hell. Ain't nothing wrong with this boy.
I'm quirky.
His opponent coming to the stage is the polar opposite. Would you please put your hands together for Rob Ryan? Rob Ryan!
Thank you, buddy.
Rob, how are you?
I'm feeling great, man. How are you tonight?
I can't complain. She didn't look at you and think you were defective, you know what I'm saying? So it works out. Now then, audience. You already know how this works. This is our main event battle. I want y'all to get in the most energy that you gave any of the battles tonight. Fellas, who wants to go first?
I could go first.
Dan's gonna get us started.
All right, yeah. What's going on, everybody? Rob plays poker, but for him going all in means using a hard R.
Dan is really good at Magic the Gathering, but he still hasn't figured out Social the Gathering. Yeah. I was bummed I wrote jokes after that last round.
Rob studied geology in college. It's just a setup. Rob studied geology in college, but gets his rocks off to kids in high school.
That's good. I was gonna say, you're gonna get a nerd joke off of me? That's terrible, man. Dan's dad worked in the Twin Towers on 9/11. He survived, everything's okay, but could you imagine one day having your livelihood destroyed by a bunch of cowards, only to have to come home and raise one?
That was a great joke, Malcolm in the middle schooler.
Thank you, Shark from Jaws. Okay.
Rob looks like a lifeguard, but only tries giving passed out girls mouth to mouth in an Uber pool.
All right. I didn't want to call Dan a serial killer because I read somewhere they can be charming. But Dan could tell that he was going through puberty because he became sexually attracted to the animals he was torturing.
Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. That was amazing. Judges, let's make it quick for the audience so we get to round two. Who you picking?
All right. You don't want to give it to him, but because he's got a date rapist quality to him. But it's definitely Rob.
There you go. That's one for Rob Ryan. Corinne Fisher.
I don't think Rob looks like a rapist. He just looks like someone who really wants to teach you how to play guitar. That's, you know? Thank you. I'll be here all the time. Literally not booked anywhere. Okay, no. Very available. No one wants to fuck me or hang out with me. Okay. No. And Dan, when you walked on the stage, like we all could see that you had been bullied in your past, and then we saw it happen on stage in real time. So that was super fun. This round goes to Rob, but it was really funny all around.
There you go. It's two for Rob. Rel.
I can tell that's your biggest credit since To Catch a Predator of both of you guys right now. I like Rob's shit. I like Dan. I remember Dan from you. Did you go to Connecticut with us?
You did.
You did a great job, right?
Yep.
But not in this round. I'm gonna give it to Rob.
Oh! Very good. Matt Richards.
I mean, we got a geologist and an autistic kid. This was like the battle of the nerds. One of them finds the rocks, and the other one organizes them. Just in order of shiny. I felt like that was really good. Both of you did really good. Rob, you you were more consistent than Smeagol.
Round one goes to Rob Riley. Round two, 5 jokes. Rob's gonna get us started this time.
Thank
Audience,
you.
big energy.
Yeah, come on, let's get going. Truly an honor. Dan's a very good competitor, man. Everyone, all my comics friends told me that it was kind of hard to roast Dan because it was like, you can't just everyone's done the autistic fucking nerd angle. They're like, you have to find a new angle. So I spent 2 hours with him. No new angle. Like, everything about him just kind of circles back in on itself. It's really weird. I was trying to find humanity. I was like, hey man, do you have like a pet? He said, like, I have a pet lizard. I was like, oh my god, no joke, fucking pet lizard. And I was like, okay, here it is, a cold-blooded, creepy reptile has a pet lizard. All right, that is the technically first joke. I know it was way too long. We're getting going. Dan has told me though that he is not autistic. He was very specific, and he said he is not autistic. Dan, you're going to stand there, not look me in the eye, and tell me that you are not autistic. I believe him, though. I believe him. Dan says he's not autistic, but he does say that he has Tourette's. And he says he has to correct people all the time. That's like saying, no, I'm not retarded. I'm retarded. Between Dan's Tourette's and me trying to perfect my jokes, we both spent this week tweaking. Dan's Tourette's is not verbal, it's mostly physical tics. So when we met up, he actually showed me his tics. And I was like, dude, when they're on your crotch, they are called crabs.
All right.
I like that laugh.
All right, we're having fun. Let's make this quick so Rob can get back to chewing on his pencil. Rob was valedictorian. Impressive, because the only thing he cheated on was his gym teacher. Rob worked in an Olive Garden for 10 years. This is true. Yes, 10 years. So he's extra virgin. 10 years. I guess when you're queer, you're family. Should I, or I'll do one more. I'm sorry for all the gay jokes, but Rob was hard to roast. Also, Rob was hard roasting me. All right. All right, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause, huh? Now, the reason that I haven't been using this microphone is because it said the last person had herpes, and I was kind of fucking worried about it. But, oh yeah, y'all ain't hear that? Funny the shit y'all pay attention to. Anyhow, audience, give them a round of applause, huh? Judges, Rel, who you got?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been watching this shit. No, I'm playing. Dan is like, I like when he's coming back. He has some very funny, well thought out jokes. That's what Lucas told me to say.
Cause yeah, nigga, it sound like you didn't listen to none of that.
Listen,
shit.
I'm on 6 drinks right now, so clearly I don't give a shit. But no, Dan's very funny. I like Rob as well, but Dan just has more intricate stuff, so I'm gonna go with Dan Wickes, man.
All right, that's one for Dan Wickes. Corinne.
All right, so that round, Rob, watching you was like watching an interview with Yoko Ono. There was a lot of talking and very little of it made sense. So yeah, that, less good. Dan, I love looking at you. It's like your parents were like, can we get one with extra face? Very fun. I don't get paid, so I gotta just work on my jokes here, guys.
Can we get one with extra face? Might be the coldest line of tonight.
We're having a good time, and it's crazy. I say things like this, and then I also like let him drive me places, which is very risky of me.
If you think that's risky, sitting here while he's like right there, I can feel him breathing while doing like this.
Oh yeah.
And it's scaring the shit out of me.
Oh, you chuckle real weird. Okay. Okay. I feel scared, but I'm voting for you, Dan. Not out of fear, just from my heart. Okay.
Dan, I feel like somebody told you if you did better this round, they'd get you frozen yogurt. He's bouncing like a child waiting on frozen yogurt. I feel like you're very excited for Froyo. And there's nothing wrong with it. You can do it! Bro, that was really good, man. Rob, you gonna let him do this to you, man? You went to college. It's embarrassing. All right, I want to see another round. Dan, kudos, good buddy.
You got it, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Wickes takes round 2. Audience. Our main event battle is going to a tie-breaking 3rd round. Dan Wickes is going to get us started. Big energy, y'all. Let's roast, huh?
All right. Let's wrap this up so Rob can get back to explaining IPAs to a sorority girl. Rob tutors for the SAT, but his perfect score is fucking a student.
I like it. I am an iPhone guy. Dan's more of an Android. And Dan is such a robot that when he eventually shoots up a school, they won't know if it's mental illness or Judgment Day.
All right.
Terminator shit
Yeah.
right there. What's Terminator crowd?
Yeah,
That's on you,
Terminator.
crowd. That's on you.
That's cool, guys. I can roll with the punches. Rob can too, but he just had his nails done.
Fucking nerd. I hate this. I hate the fucking... You know what? I'm going to have to block that joke. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to have to play my Sarah's Guardian because it has strength 5, and unless you have trample, I'm afraid no life points for you. I just magicked your ass.
Hey, I'll just have you know I've never lost when magic cards were involved. All right, thank you, Larry Birdwatcher. All right, Rob looks like a villain in an Adam Sandler movie who's looking for a twink to call him Big Daddy. All right.
I'll take it. It's a good one. It's a good one. Dan is...
Trap card.
There's an enchantment on him right now. Dan is one of those guys who needs a perfect formula to have women sleep with him, and that formula usually includes roofies.
All right. Rob looks like he played Duke lacrosse. I didn't write a punchline because I'd assume he'd yell, "They were innocent!"
They didn't get a fair shake. They did not get a fair shake. Dan's a programmer, so he had to learn coding languages, but he's also Italian, so he had to learn coded language so he could say racist shit about black people. Oh, no coding? Oh, fuck you. All right, I like that shit.
Rob's brother is a professional gambler, and his mom died of alcoholism. It's weird that his brother is so good at poker when his mom couldn't even get a 1-year chip.
All right. I like it. It's good. That's not fair. That's good. Oh, we got the waves. The waves in the house. Oh, man. Brutal. I hate that you got a good dead mom joke in there.
Oh, man.
Because at least she has an excuse for being such a stiff. Yeah. You're like, oh, I didn't like that.
Wow.
Dan. Dan thinks his looks are graded on a binary scale because women always say he's either a 0 or a 1. Can't beat that chip joke.
The show's over.
I think we're doing
Well,
Wow.
there's a special place in hell for y'all, man. But the best part about that was because Rob really thought he had him when he pulled out these Pokemon cards or whatever the fuck.
It's Magic the Gathering.
Oh, I'm sorry, nigga. He pulled these shits. So I was like, gotcha, bitch, yeah. And I swear, as soon as I saw Dan do this shit, I was like, oh, dead mom coming up right here. Here it go. Here it go.
Nico's the biggest nerd on this stage. Don't you for a second try to pretend like you don't know what the fuck that's about.
I'm the biggest nerd, but I never play. Hold on. What's up, Mom? How you doing? Everything good?
Terrible.
I host this for a reason. Okay, look. Anybody, judges, who you got?
I think aesthetically, from the beginning, this battle looked like white Steve Urkel and then the nigga after that transformation chamber.
White Stefan?
Yes, it looked like Urkel and before and after the box. But clearly, Dan, what did you like drink? Did you jump and hit a box and get a mushroom? And he powered up somewhere. He did a Super Mario fucking. I was trying to think of nerd things that he would like. Yes. Yes. Dan.
I want us to all do the Dan.
That's just gonna go viral, man. Dan. I'm so glad you decided to tell jokes and not make lamps out of people's skin. I feel like he was strongly considering it at one point. Now he's like, you know what? I'm gonna tell jokes. I give it to Dan. Rob, you had great shit too, but Dan fucking, he evolved like a Pokemon and flamethrowered you.
That's one for Dan Wickes, Roast Battle.
Rob, he mentioned your dead mother. You're allowed to punch him in the fucking face. I really believe that. I didn't get the Pokemon joke because I get pussy, so I didn't know what that was. But I'm sorry, exactly. I get pussy, so I didn't know what the Magic Together. But I feel like it was
what the what?
I feel like it was a strong joke if I didn't get pussy. So Dan, you've always been amazing, man. You've always been a pretty good roast battle comic. Shit.
Who you got?
I think Dan was more creative. Can I creative count as a
Who you got?
I think Dan was super creative, so I gotta give it to my man Dan. Man.
All right, that's 2 for Dan. Okay. Corinne Fisher.
All right, this was really good. I hate props, but the Magic the Gathering card was the best prop I've ever seen in a battle. But holy shit, it's such a beautiful moment after you landed the dead mother joke, Dan, and then you just looked at Rob with pity. Like it was such a it was a coming of age. It was like the best John Hughes movie that was never made. I loved it. And obviously you need this more than he does, and I vote for you. Okay?
There you go, it's sewn up.
Yo for everyone.
Lucas, anything?
I don't have anything to add. I want to hear do the joke again, the 1 year chip. Do it. I want to hear it brewing.
Ladies
Okay.
and gentlemen, the winner of our main event battle, the best battle tonight by far, Dan Wickes. Give both these gentlemen a round of applause.